What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. A1 Locksmith, A1 EDU. We're bringing you videos about products. Safes in general typically seems to be the topics what we get asked for. This video, we're gonna talk about the Liberty Fatboy Jr Extreme. Let's get into the video. So again, Liberty Fatboy Jr Extreme. Why do they call it the Extreme? What's so great about this safe? Let's cover it all. Let's start with the basics. This safe stands in at 60.5 inches tall. This safe is 42 inches wide. And the box itself is 22 inches deep, okay? Now remember, when you're listening to me say that and you're reading that online, account for the lock. The handle and the lock, okay? We need about 3.5 extra inches to be really cautious. Plus the power in the back that we'll talk about, well, that sticks out another inch and a half, excuse me. So keep those things in mind when you're measuring for that perfect space. We need a little bit extra room and depth, okay? This safe comes in at just under 800. We're at about 754 pounds. The Liberty Fatboy Jr line is just like the Colonial line in its construction and in its fire protection. This has 75 minutes of fire protection at 1200 degrees. Let's break it down real quick, okay? Thank you. This means if the fire reaches 1200 degrees, it stays there for 75 minutes. The interior temperature of a Liberty safe will not breach 350 degrees through that time, okay? Thanks. So now that we know the measurements, now that we know the fire, now that we know a little bit more about it, let's speak about the fact of what it's consisted of. That is 12 gauge steel. Okay? So again, good, not great, not phenomenal, not overselling it to you. I'm letting you know that this is a residential safety container that is made from a 12 gauge steel. The door is also made from a 12 gauge steel, but it does have an interior plate as well, making the door thicker and stronger. Okay? That is important. If I give her a turn, we'll pull it open. This has the bars, okay, on 3 sides of the door. Those are 1/4 of an inch thick. And there are 8 of them total from the manufacturer, helping that when I shut the door, I close it, those bolts stick out. They're flat, 1/4 inch thick steel. They're almost, touching all the way up and down the doors. That's really important to have for pry protection, which is the most common way. Again, real quick, I should throw out again, it is a Liberty, so there is hardened steel behind the lock if somebody's trying to drill their way in through it. You got several layers you're gonna have to go before you get to the lock body, okay? This particular model has I'm already on the outside, I'm just gonna stay here. It already has a mechanical lock on it. This safe does have the option to have either mechanical or a keypad from Secure Ram. It's the backlit option, so really, really nice keypad. I'm saying that as a locksmith. That price doesn't change on this particular line of safe, so you can have either lock that you want at the same price point. This, in fact, is, let's just go ahead and say it, American made.
Proud to be an American, where it
right there in Utah is where they make this safe, and they do a wonderful job at doing it. It's why we sell them, it's why we talk about them. We've got the 2-piece body, meaning that all this steel in front of you that you see, the side, the top, the other side, and the bottom come together as one piece of steel, okay? All of that is one piece. They take and put the back on, they weld it from the inside and they weld it from the outside to create a really well-designed piece. They go ahead and they build the door and they hang this on here, okay? So all of that combined makes what is the Fatboy Jr Extreme. But the word extreme, this does not look like your daddy's Liberty safe interior. No, it does not. Typically with a Liberty safe, we're gonna see one divider right down the center, meaning you can put your stuff on this side or both sides. They have given us this wonderful opportunity with modularity. We can go with any one of these 3 spaces to put whatever we want, however we want, okay? With that, The door panel comes with it. Yes, that's standard feature right there, the door panel. With that, I love to set them up this way so I can talk about it because this is a really good selling point to me personally. This gun is 28-inch barrel. It sticks through the top. He's got all the room in the world. He's over there by himself. So if I wanted to put more tall shotguns or longer rifles, I'll do that over there. This one over here doesn't have to be as tall, but it's got plenty of room for, you know, whatever rifle I have, bolt action or whatnot, plenty of room. Right here, I can drop that shelf on the bottom. I can store ammunition or whatever below that, and I can put my shorter black guns or whatever else I have right there. And I can mix and match this whole scene however I need to. Another really gnarly thing about this interior is, let's say that, hey man, well, I've only got a few shotguns and I've only got a few ARs. Okay, well that means that we're not using the third bay, right? It comes with 7 shelves that you can just line up this whole one side or whatever side you want to. Super modular interior, and that's what makes the extreme part of the word. So any Liberty safe in the catalog that has the word extreme, that's what it's talking about. So we've talked about the locks, but remember this, right? The warranty from Liberty is that it automatically has a 5-year manufacturer's warranty on the lock. Be it mechanical, be it electronic keypad, doesn't matter. They do have the option that you can go back and you can actually lifetime warranty or purchase the lifetime warranty on the Glock. So that's a really great one. I said the door panel comes with it. There are some color options. See if I can flash these up on the screen for you right now while I talk about them, okay? This that we're looking at is the gray marble finish. There's also a textured bronze, a textured granite. There's a textured black finish, okay? Every now and then they might come out with something fun and special. They might throw a flag on it or something of that nature, but those are kind of the staple finishes of the Liberty Fatboy Jr. Extreme line. Again, we've always got the holes in the bottom so that we can put this in place where we want to, bolt it down and anchor it. It does come with an electrical outlet. That's the standard feature now with this safe, which is also great. So between the door panel, the electrical outlet, the lock doesn't change whether I do mechanical or keypad. That's a pretty nice feature. 12 gauge steel, the 75 minutes of fire protection. 75 is important real quick because we always tell customers that 60 minutes is the minimum you want to purchase. Why? It's very simple math. The average response time where we are here in Dallas, Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, average response time for a fire department is roughly 16 minutes. And so over 90% of the time, a homeowner isn't home when a fire starts. So how long did it burn and how much smoke bellowed out before somebody caught it, made a phone call, okay? You take that in consideration to the fact that I said it's about 16 minutes. Every 60 seconds, a house fire will double in size. Every 60 seconds. So I said you need a minimum of 60 would be my recommendation. That gives us 15 more minutes. That kind of helps with that call time from the fire department. 75 minutes is a pretty nice fire rating. So this thing is built for 45 long guns. Again, it's always going to depend on what you have, but the Liberty Fatboy Jr. Extreme has a very modular interior with a really nice fire rating and some good burglar protection as well with the bars and the steel. And so this might be one to think about. For us, it's actually a top seller. So check it out. It's on our website. We got the link below. The safe, off the top of my head, they're gonna have to correct me and edit. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's about $27.99. I know I'm really close with that, but the right answer is, there we go. Please like, please subscribe, follow along, comment. Tell me what I forgot to talk about. Tell me what you want me to talk about. More, we'll keep making videos for you guys. You keep watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.